Campus Theater was built in 1941. It opened its doors January 17, 1941, just 11 months prior to the Pearl Harbor attack here in Hawaii, not necessarily here in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. It was designed by David Supwitz. He's a very famous Art Deco architect. He built 24 of the theaters in the Philadelphia, central Pennsylvania area. And it was built by the Stiefel brothers. One of the Stiefel brothers, our most infamous one here in Lewisburg, is Harold Stiefel, who you will see in this photo here. He actually operated this theater up until the day that he died, almost literally, in 1988. It was he and his wife, Jackie Stiefel, who ran the theater and took care of things here and made sure the doors were open. And he also started tons of community outreach projects here at the theater that benefited the entire community. So he was very, very well loved, very well respected man, and it's because of him that this place is still standing and is the icon that it is today. This is where Harold used to stand and greet his customers every day. The monument is here because he was a true gift to the community, gave back all the time, and basically used this spot as a community hub, and it still is to this day. Say that I am the only one that has actually, that I know of, really heard something, which was I was cleaning the women's bathroom. This was years ago. Cleaning the women's bathroom, and while I was cleaning it, I distinctly heard someone directly outside the bathroom go, and it was an older gentleman, so I said, hello, thinking that someone had snuck in, and there was no one there. Immediately called my fiance and said, I heard something. So I still think it was Harold.
Yesterday, Kathy had some feelings in the bathroom, didn't you, Kathy?
Yeah, that whole area, when I first got here and walked up this stairway here, the platform right there, actually a woman had said something to my ear, but I couldn't make it out because there were still people talking and so forth, so I didn't say anything. But then later when we did a session and I was talking and asking questions, then the K2 was able to respond to that. So she showed back up again, where we said, let's continue that conversation. I didn't hear you the first time. So yeah, it was definitely like a female voice, but that energy right in that area over there, I picked up on that. Yeah.
And again, Harold and Jackie ran the theater together all the years that they ran the theater until 1988, and then she actually took it over after he passed away, and it just came to be too much for her because, you know, I mean, it's a pretty big space and dealing with all the different movie companies and everything. So then she sold it to a film professor here in town, and then they made it a nonprofit organization, and so to keep that whole community legacy going. So I hope we're making them proud. That's all I can say.
All right, so we're here at the Campus Theater in Lewisburg with Andrew, and we literally just got in here. I guess they finished showing a movie, so we're just getting all the equipment set up and everything. So we just took a walk in the theater to check it out. It's a really cool place. But Andrew here up on the stage had a personal experience, so let's hear it.
Yes, I did. So it was me and Mark. We were just walking back here, checking everything out. And at that time, the main curtain was closed, and so was the movie screen was down, so it was a lot darker back here. I couldn't really see anything. And I came around this black curtain over here. Down, I'll do a play-by-play. Came around this back curtain. And now this was a little walkway right here, and as I'm walking, I stop right here to see what's here. And this curtain just pulled out in front of my face. So I don't know what it was. Could have been, I don't know.
Could be a good start. You never know, but
yeah, we'll see.
All right.
Alrighty.
Okay, real quick, I'm just gonna go over the groups. What I did was I split up our team, and then I have you two together and you two together. We're gonna have one team of our members sitting each round and have two groups going at a time. So I'm gonna have the two groups of you rotate with our two teams that are going each time. That way you guys are never sitting. So for my team, group one is gonna be Dave, Bob, and Kathy. Group two, Mark, me, and Kim. Group three, Andrew, Kelly, and Sarah.
Stuff around and see if, like even the curtain. Oh, Dave, you scared me.
I'm sorry.
Yep. We're in Lewisburg, Pennsylvania. We're in the Campus Theater. We're doing the stage. We're going to do a flashlight session and a REM pod session and see if we can get some EVPs. We'll get you set up
Now,
in a
what is
minute.
this?
This is called real time.
Uh-huh.
You actually hear the EVP going in there, so we know what's going on. We can communicate with them. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a little sensitive. You want to let her listen to it for a minute so she can hear how sensitive it is? We'll switch on and off. It's just an easier way for us to communicate rather than go
Wow.
back.
That is very sensitive.
So if you hear something,
Yeah, anything you hear strange, just let us know, and we'll stop it. We'll go over it.
if you know.
I have a couple of friends with me here. My name's Bob. I know this is the first time anybody's tried to make contact with you, but this is what we do. If you come down and talk to us, we have a couple of gray boxes here, we'll be able to hear you.
At the front of the stage, there's a gray box up there. If you go close to that, you'll see different lights light up. Also on the stage,
You hear him?
if you go close to that,
You got something under your breath, under what you're saying,
you got something under my breath.
under where you were talking.
Right in the front of the stage, there's a gray box
Hear it
up
right
there.
there?
Yeah.
Let me see the
If you
speaker.
go close to that, you'll see different lights light up.
It sounded like a yell, almost. I don't know if you heard that. That's why I looked at you and I said, did you hear anything?
If you miss something, you don't have to worry about it because they go over everything again. Also on the stage, there's a great box.
I heard
it.
Oh my God.
Yeah. We also have some things up on stage. Right in the front of the stage, there's a great box.
You hear it? It's like a yell.
If you go close to that, you'll see different lights light up.
You hear it, Catherine?
You'll
Yes,
see
I did.
Stage.
I think it was right at 15.
We also have some things up on stage. Right in the front of the stage, there's a great box up there. It sounded like if you go close to that, you'll see different lights light up.
Has anybody else heard the clicking on the stage?
I heard it a couple times, yeah.
Yeah.
See, when you're wearing these, they're not directional mics, so it's really hard to tell where anything comes from. That's why we depend on two people with the regular ears for the noises, which is good. Glad you picked that up. Because I've been hearing it, but I don't really say anything.
Yeah.
I kind of look at your faces to see what
Yeah,
you're
it's up
looking
on
at.
stage, it actually sounds like it's towards
You're right
the
there.
right-hand side.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not sure what it is.
No, I don't
but-
know.
Okay.
Why don't you guys take a walk up there with a flashlight, take an EMF meter, and I don't know if there's any equipment back there that would possibly be clicking.
No,
It's not just a wall back there.
Yeah, but there's something in the corner right there.
Oh, okay.
What?
Definitely, we've got equipment.
Yeah.
We've got equipment. This is very much what we can hear. Knowing equipment, a piece, you know, as it's cooling down, that could have been that clicking sound that we're hearing from the equipment. I think that's what it was anyways. Because this is where I was hearing it.
Yeah, that's why I was hearing it too.
I
Towards the
think that,
right-hand
and I
side.
didn't know the equipment was
Yeah.
there, so I think that's what it was.
Exactly.
We're in Harold Stiefel's old office, where he spent pretty much every day of his life running this theater. So
I have a piece of equipment here with a green light. If you could come towards that light for us, and make yourself known, that would be great.
Is it okay that we're in here, Harold?
Why don't you come say hi to Jessica? You know who she is. Come light up that light. Or say something to me. Yeah. Do you like us being in your office? Come say hi. I think I'm ready to take a break from this space. I have borderline claustrophobia, so after a while I'm like, gotta get out.
Okay, stop. Better. I love it when they listen. All right, if anybody's in here tonight, I'd like to communicate with you. I'd like to ask you some questions. I'd like you to cross these routes for a yes and open them for a no. Can you do that for me? Well, thank you. Are you a male? Are you a female? You guys want to just start shouting out questions?
Are you Harold? Are you a patron that came here all the time? Were you an owner? Well, what else is there?
I'm an employee.
Very good, Mark.
Good job, Mark.
What was your job here? Was it... Oh, wait. Were you the projectionist? I don't think it likes me. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Are you going to take me to where you worked? We're going for a walk.
I just want to make sure nothing goes on up there.
You want me to go with her?
Huh?
You don't want me to go with her?
Why is it taking you in there?
Exit. What are you like, an usher? Was that the answer?
I don't know if that's where the ushers actually stood.
This is where it was.
Straighten them out, if you could. Was that right? Were you an usher?
Wow.
You love this place?
Were you here for more than 10 years? Were you here for more than 20? No. 11? 12? 13? 14? 15? 16?
Yes.
16 years. I heard there's cheating happening.
Yep. Yep.
Why is it coming to me? You trying to throw me out?
He wants you out. No ticket.
It's Father's Day, though. I can't see what it's doing.
It
They're
keeps
pointing
saying
to
out.
you and then they're pointing up.
You want Bob
me
to
leave? Wow, you hurt my feelings.
He keeps saying go. It's just funny. It's just like go.
I didn't do nothing wrong. What did I do wrong?
What was that? Anybody hear a noise? I heard up by the stage. Sister wants you out.
What is my name? We can introduce ourselves. My name's Kathy.
I'm Kim. I'm Katie.
I'm Chasey.
And I'm Mark.
Can you say one of our names?
That was me setting off.
Could you do away with that light?
What's that?
Could you do away with that light?
I was just gonna ask, I can do that.
Well, we just unscrew it?
Yep, unscrew it, unplug it, whatever you wanna do.
That's
Yep.
good. Nice. Very nice in here now. All right, now we can do the movie piece session. All right. We are trying to make contact with whoever may be up here in the projection room. If there's anybody up here that would like to communicate with us, can you please come forward? The REM pod's going off. Is that you trying to make that device go off?
Harold, if that is you, can you please stop that for right this minute?
Can you step away from it? Wow, did you see that?
Yep.
Did it go all the way up?
It went up. It went all the way up. Can you step away from that device, please? Step back.
Underneath this is the concession stand.
Is there like
The hallway,
any,
that's the hallway, that's the doorway to get into the theater.
is there any like neon lights lit up down there?
No.
It's got a pattern.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay. You know what? In this booth right over here is our whole networking system, right in here. So I don't know if that has something to do with it or not.
It might.
Put it closer to the doors.
It's a pretty intense system that's in there. All
Somebody move?
I heard that.
What's that?
I heard that.
What was that?
It was a little tap, a little knock.
I don't know if it was a tap. I heard like,
Yeah, kinda.
None of us moved.
what's that?
None of us moved.
You were moving your foot. I noticed. Were you hitting anything with that?
No.
I don't know what that was.
I'm sorry.
I thought actually that's
Yeah, that's kind of what it sounded like.
it was sounded like.
It wasn't me.
you can hear it.
It was two.
Yeah,
It
there's
was
two of
actually
them.
two.
Like
Two
a
breaths it
second
was.
apart.
You hear it?
Yeah.
It was twice.
Okay, well, that was good.